If it did work, then I'm going to do the front. Now I got to make the back piece for that. And I got to make room. Oh. Where's my broom? I think that it's going to work okay. Because all it is, it's real thick. All it is CA. They sell it as being a wood repair. I'll put this back over here for later. They sell it just as a wood repair. But it's bubbling. I need to stand that booger up. Oh well. So, you're going to see some lights and some rummaging. So I got to pull out a 1/2 inch sheet of plywood. Yeah, I don't have enough room on my outfeed table. I'll have to do some picking up too. Like I said, normally I like to start the day. Usually my outfeed table is clear. And stuff usually is in some type of a home. But I haven't had, this place hasn't been organized since I moved in it. I just haven't had a place to store stuff. And so, let me put this out, get this out of here. So I'm moving from one place to another. Robbing from Peter to pay Paulie. Oh. And yeah, you know that Craig thing. That Craig thing's it's a nice little tool. It has paid for itself. When I first saw it, I always griped about how expensive it was. And then I busted all the bits I busted making pocket holes freehand. Holy cow. So I finally broke down and invested in one of these. Kind of went all out on the investment. But it ended up being worth it. I have gone through tons of screws. There's another company that's making these. Well, I guess there's more than one company, but there's this one company. I don't know what the brand is. I got the label off of it. But they're making these. They're making the pocket hole screws, and the screws that they use are a little bit. They're about the same price, maybe a little bit cheaper. And I've had pretty good luck with them. They don't work as good as a Craig screw does, because I think Craig has gone out of the way on the self-drilling part of it. But if you can't find Craig screws, they work. Well, that glue rag's about had it. I went and I got I had to start a new sharps can. I don't know how wide I want to make that either yet. Okay. I don't know how long I need to wait for that to harden. It usually doesn't take too long, but I put quite a bit in there, and that was thick. I'm really surprised. I thought it was going to be thin stuff. And the bad part is I got thin stuff over here. They had it on sale someplace. I don't know if you guys were here when I talked about this, but I'm going to show it off anyway. This is a Cobalt tool. It comes in a set of 3. And I can never get the lock open on this. It's got a safety in it. And it's a chisel. And it's got this end piece here that works like a chisel plus a serrated part. I'm going to tell you what. I always have that close by. I wish that they would make one of these smaller. Like, I think they go down to 1/2 inch. I think. Because these are really nice. And when you buy them, they're not very sharp. They're sharp enough to work with, but they're not stupid sharp. But boy, I'll tell you what, I took a stone to them, and they are stupid sharp. They work real good. I like them. I'm real impressed with them. I bought them. I saw them and I said, well, that might work. I wanted to do some beveling, and there are a lot of times I pull my pocket knife out to do stuff. Well, I can use that now. And you know what? I'm gonna have to pick this up. So before I do that, I think I'm gonna cut it so that it runs from here to here, which would be 27, close enough. I'll trim it down. 27 by 33.5. Let me write that down. 27 by 33.5, which actually is not going to be the size. I think I ought to band it, edge band it, and then put it in. Oh, it's a back. It's a back and it's a supporting piece. So it should be okay. Oh. Oh. Yeah, it's holding up pretty good. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta dig out a 1/2 inch piece out of my storage room, which actually isn't a room at all. It's just the other side of the garage. The shop. Oh, don't say garage. Oh, hey, here's a smaller piece. But not a full sheet. Well, now, wait a minute. I bet it's not wide enough. Of course, I have to come back. That's a 27.5. This is. Oh, wouldn't you know it? It's 24. 24. Oh, I gotta check it. I think the inside is 18. No, it's not. The width is 18. Maybe I will be edge banding it. I don't think so. I think this is too narrow. Oh man. Oh, well, I shave it, put pocket hole in it, shove it in it, just stick it in there. Nah. That's a pretty nice looking piece of plywood. Wonder where I bought this one from. Oh, my other ones are green and gamey looking. And it's funny because they're not supposed to be. That 1/4 inch sheet's looking kind of bad. You know what? I'm going to work on cutting up all this stuff and using it all. And try real hard not to get anything until I work down my lumber stock. Because, boy, I tell you what, there's a heck of a lot of stuff in there. A whole bunch of little pieces. Need to have a bunch of little quickie projects. Ow. Sorry. One of these I cut in a hurry and I kind of hacked up the end, so I got a bad end on one of these pieces. I buy 1/2 inches whole and then cut them down. I used to do that to 3/4. Yeah, this is it. Where is it? And I used to cut them down. Boy, it's beat up. And yeah, I think this is a bad end. Looks like it. They're all bad ends. Bad end. Bad end. Yeah, this one's better than all of them. Anyway, I used to do a 3/4 inch too, but man, I can't manhandle a 3/4 inch piece no more. I'm getting old and decrepit. Alright. Since I gotta do that, measure again. With my other ruler. The left-handed one. So that's actually 26 7/8. And 7/8. Well, you can't see nothing. Let me go ahead and put this one, head this one toward the table saw, because that's where it's going to end up. There we go. And this one here, that's just change it. There we go. Okay, so it's 26 7/8 inches wide. And it's 33 and a half. I'm going to go 33. I'm going to go 33 and 3/8. It's going to be a little bit short on this end, but that's okay. 33 and 3/8. 33 and 3/8. And we'll end up with another couple little hunks of plywood. Alright, so the 33 and 3/8 is the height, right? Is the height. So let's do that one first. Oh man, this booger won't rip it. Yeah, it will. 33 and 3/8 from 48. I gotta put this back on. Wish I had a room. I have a 52-inch rip. Alright, let's do my math here. Boy, that's pretty bad. I'm gonna use this as a good side. Okay. .33 and 3/8 is going to be the height. so I need it to go this way. That's a pretty good edge. I cut it down top. So let me get my scrap wood out. I gotta do some math. That's 48-inch piece, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna end up having to trim it down. You wait and see. It should be 48 inches. That is. Wow, that's 48 1/8. Wow. Okay, so that's 48 inches. So that's 33 3/8. So let's call it 34 for now. So I got 48. I'll make the first rip and then I can cut the rest down. 48 minus 34 gives me a 4. Give me a 14-inch rip here, and I'll bring it down. And then I have to come back and cut off 5/8. So to make it 33, it had to be 14 5/8. So it's 14 5/8. Just to make sure. 33 3/8 and 14 5/8 is 8/8 is 1, 4 and 4 is 8, 3, 4, 5, that's 58 inches. Hey, wait a minute. 4 5/8? Oh, I ain't right. 3 and 1 is 4. Oh, I ain't carrying there. 3 and 1 is 4. Yeah, it's 14 5/8. Okay. So if we rip 14 5/8 off, 5/8 inch off of this, then we'll have our 33 and whatever it is. So we come over here to 14 5/8. I guess at that. Come on. Alright. See what we got here. 14. Holy cow. I was almost right at it. I'm sure glad this is the back. Because that is one crappy piece of wood. Most of it's going to be covered by French cleats. I have a question. I am thinking of using 1x2s for French cleats and spacing them 2 inches apart. Oh, I went to the wrong side. I was right on the money, and I just moved it the wrong way. I'm on the wrong side of the... I really killed it. I'm on the wrong side of the saw blade. Boy, I'm sure glad I caught that one. $14 5/8. 14 5/8. Anyway, so I don't know. I'm gonna cut one down and see. But I'm not sure if that's enough. If using a 1x2 is going to be enough to do my to be able to mount them, because I think I'm going to end up screwing into the cleat the 45 part. I think I got to go to actual, I think I got to go to like 2 inches or something like that. But I'll try it and see. Okay, because I got a whole bunch of little 1x2 pieces. I'd rather not cut up those 1x4s if I don't have to. I got a little bunch of little short 1x2s, I think. These are all 1x2s. I think. They're pretty close. Okay, well, that's the next one. Okay, so this 33 this way. If I cut it this way and I look up like this, and this side, which is the side I'm going to use, got the grain running up and down. Not that it really matters, but what the heck, since I'm cutting it. Good practice in keeping other stuff straight. Oh, yeah. This thing might kick out on me. That's a lot being unsupported. Should be okay, though. Alright. Fire in the hole. Hey, 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 hey. You get back up there. Oh, man. Oh. Little pieces sticking out. Little Reese's Pieces. Alright, I'll raise that up. Okay, there we go. We must be cutting it kind of tight here, huh? Okay, there we go. Maybe? Yeah, there we go. That might stick too far. Alright, that might not go up. Oh. Boy, I bet that's a nice straight cut. You booger. How much do I have to move this one by? Hey, there's a nice piece of lumber down here. How'd that get here? Well, hopefully that'll make it. Not to put it back. Otherwise I won't be able to close the garage door. Alright. Holy fire again. Should make it this time. Boy, don't get no closer than that, I tell you. I tell you what. I gotta go put that back so I don't forget. Otherwise I won't shut the garage door. I think I'm gonna keep that door open. Kind of nice and airy. Blow that sawdust around. But the air compressor's timing pretty good. Oh, sure. My wheel is stuck. I think it's enough. Nope. Oh, boy, close, but yet so far. Had all kinds of little 10, 12-inch pieces of plywood. I got a nice piece over here that's blocking everything off. It's 3/4 inch. And they say you don't get any exercise when you woodwork. Yeah, right. Well, that one bored too. Oh, cool. Now I know why it's not moving. It's locked. Are we gonna close? That's the main question. Yeah, it closes, okay. So we're good. Note to self. Make sure wheels are unlocked before you try moving stuff. I forgot I put locking wheels on that key, on that thing. Okay, so now, after all the dust is done, I was going to keep that door open. Oh well. I want it to be 33 and 3/8. Well, 33 and 7/16. Close enough for me. Which is actually a little bit more than 3/8. But I'm not going to be able to cut a 1/16 of an inch off. Alright. I don't know why that happened. Maybe I read the wrong one. Yep. Time to start getting rid of all the little scraps. I actually am going to be using a lot of that stuff. Because I've got I want to make a tool chest. You know, it's on wheels, kind of like one of those mechanics tool deals. And that's going to be a lot of little drawers. And we'll cut those 1x2s down, maybe a 1/2 inch. We'll see. So it's got the better edge. Who knows? It's hard to say. Now this is 26 and 7/8. I can go 26 and 3/4. 26 and 7/8. Get it kind of close. I'll be sanding it down anyway. Flushing it up. Alright. .26 and 7/8. That's almost 27 inches. That can't be right. Yeah, it is. What am I thinking? Okay, 26 and 7/8. They're 27. They're 7/8. They're 26. They're 7/8. Pop it back a little bit. That'll work. Now, is that going to tighten up? Are you going to move on me or are you going to tighten up? It didn't move. Boy, that point, I tipped on too bad. Okay. Another fire in a hole. And I'll be able to lift this one. Oh, all the kitties are home. Hello, little kitties. Okay. Run right along that guide over there, just like that. Make it kind of nice and square. Okay. Another cutting operation is complete. You know, I keep pounding these up over here. I'm not going to be able to get to that thing. That's okay. It'll get moved back. Whoops. Alright, so that, hopefully that's square. We're real close. If it's not, I don't really have much room to play. Alright, what we got 42 7/8, and we got 42 13/16, which is like a 16th shy of 7/8. You know what? I'll live with that. Alright, there's the front. There's the back. So let's go ahead and set the back now. Walk it around a little bit. Okay. Move it back a little bit. Come on. Okay. That's pretty good side. Kind of green looking. Yeah, this side looks pretty bad. We'll go like this. And we set it down. And then along comes Jim. And it fits. What did I do wrong? Just a little bit shy on either end, just like I had planned on it. And I twist this around this way like this. Hey, how you doing, Munchkin? Look at that. It actually fit. I don't know what I did wrong. I'm saying, look at that, and you can't see it. So let's go there. Alright. So I'm good with that. Oh, those things are hard as a rock. Hope they don't sand. They're too hard to sand. Okay. So I got ammo. I got sticky juice. I think that's all I need. I need to pull that piece of tape off of there. There it goes. Off it comes. Come on. So how are you doing today, Mr. Munchkin? Living life in the fast lane? I'm not. This one hasn't dried long enough yet. That's all right. It's good. Yeah, I can understand that. It's hard to eat on stream. I'll be stopping for lunch eventually soon. Hey, Munch, have you worked with French cleats? Because I'm still in a quandary about that. Man, where the heck did that come from? About that French cleat thing. I'm hoping that taking a 1x3 and cutting a 45 off on it, or I'm sorry, a 1x2 and cutting a 45 off on it will still give me enough surface area to be able to run screws or something in it to mount it without going into the cleat portion. It's been a long time since I worked with them. I can't remember if they got to be 2 inches, or you can do it on a 1.5 inch wide board. I don't know yet. FC. Probably make a couple of them. Try it. Never don't work well. It is? It is? I'm sorry, is that any better? Is that any better? I'm kind of babbling. You know, my headset may be on the way out too. Let me see here. Yeah, we might be running a little low. Let's see. Go to the voice meter. And let's drive it up a little bit. Okay. That's good. It's probably the battery running a little low. Oh, where am I? Oh, excuse me. Where the heck am I? I'm somewhere between lost and found in my own computer. What do you know? Okay, there we go. I think. Yeah, that worked. FedEx home delivery. I wonder if I'm getting a delivery. I shouldn't be. Not yet. I don't think. I'm babbling to myself a lot today. It was a long night, man. I'm actually on the home stretch on this. I get all this put in and set. Build the French cleats, mount them in the front. Now I'm gonna stain it, I think. And I'll be done. So will my Glue-Bot bottle. Or actually my glue supply. Alright. Oops. Whoops. That last squish was a little bit more than I expected here. Okay. There we go. Alright. Now. Thank you for the host. Thank you, thank you, thank you. for hosting this little boring whatever. Come on, let's get where we're going here. Alright, that's a good spot. And we'll give it a snap. This was pretty square when I started out. Hey, how you doing, Hoboken? There we go. That worked. Okay, I'm going to run French cleats on the front end. And what I was thinking that I was going to do was I was going to use 1x2s, cut the 45 and just in the end of it, and then screw those into this piece of 1/2 inch. But I'm not sure. I don't remember if the smallest size that you can make a cleat. Oh, it is? Well, look at that. Let me restart it. Well, yeah, big time. That's this one, right? Okay. See, I'm not dropping frames. Let me see. Let me restart it. See what's happening here. Watch, I'll deactivate it and then it won't want to start again. There we go. Hello. It's just running slow. It's the weather and a lot more. Let me see. Hey! Hey! Come on! There it is. It's working. Want to. No, it's going to go on the other side of this. It's going to be a little 1x2. Then we're going to cut it as a French cleat. I'm going to cut a 45 degree in it. I'm going to take one of these. I'll probably have to cut some more. And I'm going to cut a 45 degree in it. And I'm going to take and mount it so that the pointed part, this would be like where the wall is. And then the other part would have the other piece opposite and it hooks into it. But I can't remember when you cut that 45 if it cuts it down so low that you got no place to mount anything right here. It's been so long since I did French cleats. I can't remember if it was 3/4 or full inch. I may use those and just put them out in pieces. Don't matter. So what's going on here? It's still kind of choppy. Kind of. This is actually gonna stand up and be its own like case. You know what? Let me drop it down to 1280. Of course, it's going to throw my size off, didn't it? Yeah. I have to remember to reset that. Let's go bring it back up. Like that. See if that helps. Oh, it's a little better. I have no idea what's going on. I think it's the weather and the internet and OBS Me and OBS are not getting along today. Yeah, it fit out pretty good. Yeah, yeah, okay, 1x3s. That's kind of what I was figuring. I got some 1x4s here I'll rip down. That's probably, yeah. I thought 1x2s were probably going to be too small. This is kind of, it's pretty crappy plywood. It's kind of got a warp to it. So I usually don't nail them this close together when I'm doing a backing piece. Yeah. But it's going to be, here I'll show you. This isn't going to be a wall mount. This is going to be a standalone cabinet. But I'm putting the French cleats on the inside. I'll show you. I don't run out of ammo. Give me back my bullets. Okay. Alright, there we go. Okay. So, oh man, I got nothing to hold on to now. Damn, I just added 20 pounds to this thing. Alright. So, this is going to be a standalone cabinet. And I never can get the whole thing in one time. So let me see if I can do this. Alright. There's that one. No. It's for holding my tools. It's a shop deal. Hold your drills. This side here holds all my straight edges. Holds all my straight edges. And then over here I'm going to use French cleats to make little hangers to hang the other stuff. And this is actually square. This is how far off the floor is on my shop here. But yeah, it's a multi-function holder. I can't put nothing on the walls because I read this joint, and I can't I gotta have something that's going to be higher. I was going to put it on wheels, but I decided not to. These should have been wet. And one of the reasons why I put it out like this is because, like I say, I leave the bits on. But a lot of times, so this way I can put them in there. I can put in there. It's got enough distance for the bits. Plus, it keeps this area that's behind it open enough that I can actually hang another tool or something back behind it and still utilize the back base. So I'm utilizing a lot more space. And then up in front here, most probably, I don't know if I'm going to go this way or if I'm going to go this way. I have a a 6 battery recharger. And then whatever tools that I can't hang, we'll go on a shelf or something like that. I don't know. I gotta sit down. My knees are bothering me. It's the weather and a lot more. I don't know. Everything, it's like things are falling apart left and right over here. Yeah, it will. I'm only gonna, each one of them's gonna have like, it'll probably be a little tool rest. For example, I might got a little dinky shelving thing that I'm gonna put on. I'll put my saw on, and it'll sit on there, and just little tool holders more than anything else. Yeah, I'm just worried about making sure I got enough room to run a screw through it. I'll probably play around with it still. Whoa. This is the weirdest thing. I'm actually, since I started this last one, which I don't know how much time it is, I have not dropped a frame. And I am running this on Wi-Fi. When I had it to the cable, I was having all the problems. I wonder if I got a bad spot, a bad plug or something in my cable, or a broken wire. I just bought that damn cable too. Oops, excuse me. It's supposed to be child friendly. Yeah, let me go. I'm gonna go sit down. I'm still standing here looking at the kiosk. Let me rest my legs a little bit. Visit. It's always nice to visit. I gotta go walk back here and check on the doggies before I sit down. Are you doggies okay? No, I'm not. Everything's like rock solid ever since I locked in. So right now, if I'm having problems with the cameras, it's got to be at the camera level. No. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, we used to use either 1x3s or 1x4s when we were doing when we were hanging cabinetry. Like for people's houses and crap like that. But I've done some French cleats with 2x4s too. Well, that's a little big. I've had good luck with 3/4 inch plywood if you're buying a higher grade plywood too. That works pretty good, provided you don't shatter it while you're putting it on there. You'll bust it all out. The other thing is I like to use. You gotta watch too when you're doing those French cleats, because if you get the wrong kind of lumber, or you get some lumber that's too soft, or that the grain is kind of separatey, put the dang thing up and it starts shattering on you, splitting. I'm running into that too. I don't know. Ooh, nice breeze for a change. They said it's supposed to be cool tomorrow. I'm kind of hoping that it'll settle down. I don't know what time it is, but I'm probably about ready to call it a day. Yeah. I haven't bought Baltic birch in years. Right. Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm gonna pre-drill it. I pre-drill everything. When you're working with pine, this is all. Most of it's a yellow pine, Some of it is fur. You got to pre-drill. I ran into a couple spots where I pre-drilled it, but I didn't drill it deep enough, and I split it a little bit, but it's not too bad. It's not affecting the structure at all. It's kind of wild looking, man. I like the way it come out. I really am. I'm kind of liking the way it's looking. Everything from the home store or scraps. Well, a lot of it's scraps. Cut off some other projects. I got so many doggone scraps. I got all these projects going through my head. Yeah, I can see that. I'm too cheap to buy it. It's expensive as heck out here. I was looking at the... I can't remember what grade it was. But it was 3/4 inch. It was 3/4 inch stuff, and it was $50 a sheet. And you look along the side, and you can count the number of the spaces in it, the voids. I hate to see what a piece of decent plywood would cost. That stuff, that half-inch stuff that I'm using there, I think that's pressure treated, but I bought it on sale. I thought it was it. I had asked the guy, and he said, no, it's not pressure treated. But I've never seen a non-pressure treated piece of plywood that doesn't have that green color to it, the copper oxide color. And I got those on a steel for $20 a sheet. I almost fell over. When I moved here, I bought a truckload of OSB. Yeah. And they kept saying it's not. It's like, well, okay. Don't matter, it's in the garage. Maybe I'll keep the bugs off it. I have a problem with the carpenter ants in the shop over here every once in a while. They come in from outside. I got a big, well, what the heck kind of nut is that? Pecan. I got a big pecan tree in the backyard, and that thing's infested with those things. I treat it, and they'll go away for a while, and they come back. And, you get a good wind storm or something like that. Next thing you know, a few of them get blown over here, and you start seeing them crawling around. Makes me think it's Iggy shop. So I spread some stuff around here. That keeps them at bay for a while. Oh, I get the spiders too. Yeah, I get the spiders. And it's funny, I won't mention in front of anybody other than here, but we get these big, I think people call them Mexican roaches, but we call them palmetto bugs because they're real common to be found in palmetto trees, which are a type of palm tree. And they're like 2 inches long, man. They look like a critter. Really? Oh man. Yeah. That's bad. We've been pretty lucky. I haven't seen any of them here. I did when I was living in Waco. Saw a lot of brown recluses too. And end up spraying over there for spiders, which I hated doing, but I had to. That's all I need is one of the dogs get bit. Yeah. Yeah, I believe it, man. That it ain't fun. They've got in Florida. They say they're here too, but I've never seen them. Oh yeah? Did you get them? Yeah. Yeah, Mississippi. Yeah, you got about the same. I lived in Florida, and about the same thing. Yeah, chasing it around. That's good. I had I ran over a copperhead over here in the backyard. That booger was about 6 foot long. He was probably oh, he was at least 3/4 of an inch around, maybe an inch. And he did a dumb thing. He turned around and he went after the lawnmower. So I gave him the lawnmower. Lawnmower wasn't going to put up with it. So all the bugs and everything had copperhead sushi. He was an ornery critter too. That's you know I'd have been hell pressed if he would have hit me instead. But the deal is in Florida. In Florida, we used to get. I forgot what the heck they were. Uh-oh, I had a senior moment. I just forgot what the heck I was talking about. That's all right. It'll come back up in one of these streets. They always do. But that's one of the good things about having a bad memory and not having a whole lot of followers. Because like usually the stories that I tell in the beginning of the stream, nobody hears, and I'll forget that I tell them, and I'll tell them again like towards the end of the stream, and everybody will go like, "Oh wow, it's new, it's interesting." That's a pretty good scam. But yeah, we said. Oh, I know what it was. I was gonna say. Do you know that there's a law in I think it's Dade County, in Miami. It's against the law to kill a spider, and they got some big, big spiders, boy. Woo! I happened to get into I was at a mosquito control deal. We used to call them conventions, but they were actually just training sessions. And this guy from Dade County was over there, and we were talking about spiders, and we talked about killing them. He says, "You know, it's against the law. You can go to jail for that over by us." I said, "Oh yeah, not in Polk County." Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. Spider, I'm not afraid of them. They don't bother me too bad. But I kill them. Because Jan goes crazy. Jan gets a little petrified. Snakes. Now, snakes, me and snakes don't get along. And I know that's wrong because they're good for the environment and everything. But you stay in your neighborhood, I'll stay in mine, and we will keep it that way. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I'm not thrilled with that stuff there. Where the hell all them screws come from? Oh, I know what that was. I gotta stop and take a break here and do something. My sharp spin fell over. I got a whole bunch of bad nails and stuff laying on the floor. I want to pick them up before I sweep the floor up or vacuum them. Yeah, I think you know what? I think that's true. I think it's kind of like because parents and other people that influence you when you're little. And some people get scared of them, and other people just get a hatred for them. all beat up screws and stuff. Where's my... Yeah, I'm walking around like chicken with his head cut off. There it is. So, I don't know about y'all. I'm going to put it over here. That camera's working better now. I'm going to go back and put it up to the higher stuff, see what's happening. I think OBS is screwed up. They've been having problems. I guess Avast had problems with OBS and Twitch. And I think OBS is having an issue with something else. I think I just had an update with my Ankbot. And I think that jacked around with it too. But I'm not sure. What do I know? I just click the button. If it don't work, I start swearing. Oh, anyway, here's the advertisement. Or the tip. If you have waste management, and I had waste management here, I had it in Florida, I've had it in a few places, and they're all the same. If you have waste management, do not put sharp stuff in the can. Make it a little package. Because these guys are animals when it comes to throwing garbage. And you are guaranteed... Oh, yeah, sure. That's the end of that blue tape. And they are guaranteed to have all them little sharp things sitting right there where you're going to pull out of. I think that's part of their training. Of course, I'm going to say waste management is going to come back after my butt. Anyway, so I went from blue painter's tape. I'm using green painter's tape now. So what you do is you get a container with a screw lid. I guess you can use another type of lid. And when it gets full, and just put your sharp stuff in there. And when it gets full, run some tape around it and then toss it in the can. This way, if they mess with it and ends up all over the place, it's still pretty much contained. Boy, is this cheap tape. Oh, Jan bought it. I wonder where she got it from. If you if they end up slopping like they do, you don't end up with sharp stuff all over your driveway. 'Cause man, I guarantee that out of that whole garbage can, somewhere, like I said, it must be part of training or something, they know where the sharp stuff is at. Like I was saying, it's pretty nice today. A little on the humid side, a little warm. But it's not shorts weather yet, or I can get away without wearing shorts. But the weather, they said we're supposed to have a cool front. Well, the rain went through and the front went through. And that's what knocked me for the loop, was a change in the weather, boy. Oh man, was I sick. But alright. That one goes in the outside trash. But hopefully, if the weather's nice, I'll get out here and stream again tomorrow. Maybe I'll get this thing finished. Because I'm about ready to call it a day. This has been a crazy day. I don't want to push my luck. I also want to figure out how come my internet's not doing the way it's supposed to. Boy, that sun is hot though. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and call this a day, guys. Yeah, my uptime doesn't work. This is AnkBot. I gotta program all that stuff in. I haven't done it yet. I need to sit down and do that. Okay, I'll see you later. Let's see if we can find somebody to host. I'm not gonna do any raiding. Last time I went and raided somebody by myself, which I don't have a problem with that. But what the heck? You know what? Let's just go and head over to. I'm gonna go and head over to Bonsai and give her a little bit of a hassle. Wait a minute. Let me see. I'm looking to see if. No, he's not online. I'm looking for a couple other guys. Let's go ahead and let's zip over to Bonsai. And thanks everybody. Thanks for putting up with me. And all that nifty stuff. And I want to stream either tomorrow or Sunday. Hopefully. So I'll see you guys then. Of course, when I get in and everything like that, I'll be harassing you anyway. Okay, cool. Oh, hey. 1 hour, 45 minutes. Hey, X! Hey, that's okay. You can lurk. I don't care. Take a nap. I don't care. Hey, X, how you doing? I'm leaving. Sorry. I didn't know if you were here or not. I haven't been paying attention. I'm lucky that I get all this other stuff done. But there we go. And everybody, thanks for everything. Have a really nice day, wild weekend. Even though hopefully I'll get in on it with you. And we will talk to you later.